Good morning, everyone. We are going to start doing metric conversions. We actually already did customary conversions, which will be reviewed again next week since there's some classes that didn't do it, but we have already done it. So what we did was we took the idea of multiplying fractions and used it to help us with our conversions. So this, again, is a little bit easier because it's all by tens, hundreds, or thousands. So yesterday you guys did the powers of 10, refresher with division and multiplication, which is what you're going to be using here. So the first question says 700 centimeters equals how many meters? So what I showed you guys to do, and you might not have to do all of these steps for this one because it's the hundreds, but let me just review what we did in class. So you take 700 centimeters and you put it over top of 1. Then you use a multiplication sign here. This one is centimeters. So you're cross canceling. So the centimeters are going to go down here because the centimeters are up here. And then the other thing that you're figuring out in this problem, it's meters. So you're going to put the M right here. So then you're going to go to the conversion chart and you're going to find out how many meters are in centimeters or how many centimeters are in a meter. So in right here, it says 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. So I'm going to put 1 here. And I'm going to do 100 down here. So now you guys could cross cancel. So you see there's zeros here. You can cancel the zeros out here. So these zeros get canceled out. This 0 get canceled out. Then you have 7 times 1, and you have 1 times 1. So your answer is 7. If you aren't sure about the cross canceling with the zeros, you would do 700 times 1, which is 700. And then 1 times 100 is 100. So now you have this improper fraction, which is a division problem. So you're going to do 700 divided by 100, which is 7. So that's how you would get the answer for number 3. All right, for the next one here, I already kind of filled it out here. This is 8,500 millimeters equals how many meters? So the first thing you always do is put 8,500 millimeters over top of 1, like you would do with any multiplying a fraction or multiplying a whole number. And then you go over here and you're looking at your conversion chart. So I'm looking for meters into millimeters. So it says 1 meter is equal to 1,000 millimeters. So millimeters has to go on the bottom. So it's cross canceling. It's diagonal from the other millimeters. This one is where you would write 1,000. And then 1 meter goes up here. So first thing I would do is I would cross cancel 0. So there's 2 zeros here, so we can cancel 2 zeros out here because it's a division problem. So those cancel this out. So now we have 85 divided by 10. 85 divided by 10. So 10 can go into 8, or 80, I should say 80, 8 times. So we have 8 times 10 is 80. Then we did a subtraction problem and we have 5. So in these problems, we can't put remainders. So we're going to use what we know about dividing decimals. We're going to put a decimal right here, move that decimal up, and add a 0 because you can always add as many zeros as you want on the end here. You bring the 0 down in front of the 5. So 50 divided by 10 is 5. So our answer is 8 5/10. You can go through that whole division problem. You might have also been able to figure it out without this division problem and use mental math, because 85 divided by 10 just means that you're going to be moving your decimal point one place value smaller because you have that 1 0. So really what you're doing is this decimal, this invisible decimal that's always here, is getting moved in here. So it's 8 5/10. That's another way you could look at it. You could actually write out the division problem, or you could do it mentally. All right, so this next one for number 5 is 15 kilometers. So we put 15 kilometers over 1. Then kilometers go at the bottom, so it's cross cancels each other out. And meters goes here. So we're going to go look over at this chart and figure out how many meters are in 1 kilometer. And it says 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. So we put 1,000 here. Over top of 1. So what you have here is 15 times 1,000 and 1 over 1. So your answer for this one is 15,000. So setting it up like a multiplication fraction, multiplying fractions, is a way for you to see whether you're multiplying or dividing. Again, if your parents have a different way to show you and that makes more sense to you, that's fine. This is just the way we did in class and the way that I've been told that you're going to learn in 6th grade. So whatever works best for you, but this is the strategy we use in class. Have a good day.